Midnight Drearies.
In the heart of the city, nestled among the towering skyscrapers and bustling streets, stood the Grand Museum of Antiquities. Inside its hallowed halls lay treasures from ancient civilizations, each artifact whispering tales of bygone eras. Yet, beneath the moonlit sky, a sinister plot was unfolding, orchestrated by the clandestine Cult of Osiris. Under the cloak of darkness, the cultists, clad in robes adorned with ancient symbols, crept into the museum with nefarious intent. Their leader, a figure shrouded in mystery, directed them towards the centerpiece of the Egyptian exhibit, the mummified remains of a priestess devoted to the god Osiris. With hushed incantations and flickering candles, they began their ritual, invoking powers long forgotten. As the night guard patrolled the corridors, a sense of foreboding gripped him, prompting a call to the authorities. Minutes felt like hours as the police arrived, catching the cultists in the act. Handcuffed and bewildered, they were swiftly taken into custody, their plans thwarted by the swift response of law enforcement. However, as dawn broke over the horizon, an inexplicable phenomenon occurred within the confines of the museum. The ritual performed that night by the Cult of Osiris had been a success. The mummified priestess, once a relic of antiquity, stirred to life. With eyes that hadn't seen the light of day in millennia, she gazed upon her surroundings with wonder and confusion. The mummy was no longer an ancient priestess but a teenage girl trapped within the confines of her ancient form. Disoriented and disconcerted, she found herself thrust into a world vastly different from the one she once knew, the world of high school. She had become a ward of the state, and the first thing the curators of the museum did was enroll her in school. She was far too young to be on her own. Forced to attend classes among mortals, she struggled to navigate the complexities of teenage life. Her bandaged visage drew stares and whispers, while her attempts to communicate were met with ridicule and scorn. Teachers dismissed her as a curiosity, and students shunned her presence, fearing the unknown. She could not believe that people still treated each other so poorly, even after thousands of years of supposed civilization. She yearned to return to her homeland so far away, for though it had experienced many wars and acts of violence, she had been fortunate to live in a time of peace. And by the power of all the Egyptian gods, her wish was granted, as the cult's ritual was not performed properly and its magic began to fade away. With a sense of relief, the mummy embraced her transformation, once again becoming an artifact of history. As the museum reopened its doors to the public, the tale of the teenage mummy faded into obscurity, a curious footnote in the annals of time. And as for the Cult of Osiris, their ambitions lay shattered, their legacy confined once again to the shadows.